Hello and welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War. And today on Anti-War, gonna get a sneak preview because it won't be posted on my other channel, the main channel, till later. This is Nikka Days, smooth and delicate blended whiskey, 40% alcohol. Nikka Whisky, introduced in 2018, product of Japan from the Nikka Whisky Distilling Company Limited, established in 1940. Their founder died in 1979. All right. I got this for a great price, but I won't tell you what it was because you'll think I'm lying anyway. All right. This is made for Days. They call it Days, and I like the label because it's like the sun and daytime. It's for, like, I'm not saying, they don't say day drinking, but you know what I mean, like daily sipping. Let's call it that. Okay, let's look at the website. It's very, look at the appearance. It's very pale straw. The appearance of the whiskey matches the label. The label and the whiskey are the exact same shade of yellow. So that's interesting. Nikka Days, and they're showing some little snacks and some rocks glasses. Nikka Days has been developed for whiskey lovers who appreciate fine drinks on any casual day. That's what it is, casual. Like I'm wearing some casual clothes. It's cold outside. Based on the concept, quote unquote, whiskey for every day. For every day. Its round and bright colored label visualizes the taste profile of the whiskey inside and enhances a vibrant mood. This whiskey can be enjoyed neat, on the simple highball, or a refreshing cocktail, basically any way you want to enjoy it. Nikka Days will complement and elevate your day. I had never seen it in my life until it showed up at a local store in a discount basket. I never heard it. I heard of Nikka, but not Days. 40% alcohol, you get 750. That's for the American market bottles. A delicate balance is achieved by the blending of mellow grain whiskeys and slightly peated malts. So they got mellow grain whiskeys. How many? We don't. And then malted whiskey, peated malt. With impressive floral aromas, this expression offers an extremely silky mouthfeel and fruity flavors that rise and expand, leaving behind a delightful aftertaste. Then down here it has a box with whiskey in it. This product does not meet all the criteria of Japanese whiskey, quote unquote, defined by the Japanese Spirits and Liqueur Makers Association. Well, we don't need to read that really, because I'll tell you the reason. They're bringing in a little bit of scotch from their Ben Nevis Island, okay? So in other words, it's all made pan, except that some of the whiskey is coming from Ben Nevis in Scotland and blended into this. That is obviously not made in Japan. That's made in Scotland. So it's let's see. Let's look at the requirements. Raw ingredients be limited to malted grains like barley, other cereal grains, rice, corn, wheat, and water extracted in Japan. Malted grains must be used. You have to use malted grain in the blend. Production, saccharification, fermentation, and distilled out at a distillery in Japan. Alcohol content at the time of distillation must be less than 95%. Aging. The distilled product must be poured into wooden casks not exceeding a capacity of 700 liters and matured in Japan for a period of at least 3 years thereafter, like Scotland does, or Canada or Ireland. Bottling must take place only in Japan with alcoholic strength of at least 40% of such. Plain caramel coloring can be used. So it's basically, they just more or less copied and pasted the Scottish whiskey rules except they replaced Scotland for Japan. All right. So it's a product of Japan, but it does use some whiskey from Scotland, which is from a distillery that the Nikka company owns. Okay, well, anyway, whatever. It's a world whiskey. All right. Smells grainy, as you would expect. Smells like cereal grain. I like to eat cereal. Not necessarily the most super sweet ones. Yeah, it's fermented and distilled. That's what it smells and tastes like. It's been fermented and distilled. Makes sense. And am I picking up smoke? Not really. No. I gotta go watch all the videos of this. I love this yellow color. Well, it looks like corn. It looks like mellow corn. All right, which is at least 80% corn. All right, taste. You could drink it for days. I mean, it's sweet cereal, corn, peat. There's a little wisp of smoke. Is it a smoky whiskey? No. Does it have a slightly smoky character? Yes. Is it mild? Yes. Is the body light? It's medium. Light to medium, low medium. Medium. It's medium. The finish. Mostly dry. Good whiskeys usually finish dry, I find. All right. Flaw. I'd like to know what they are. If you say, well, it's just kind of regular, well, that's what it was designed to be. So you cannot fault a product being that's designed to be for regular everyday drinking. That's what it exists for. That's the style. A mild, mellow, everyday drinker. Runs about $50.99, $50 to $51 a bottle. You might find it for $48 on a lucky day, or you might find it for the price I paid on a Louisiana day. But don't expect it. It's really fabulous, and I've been watching all the video reviews, and everybody keeps saying the same thing. This stuff's great. This stuff's delicious. This stuff's wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. It keeps repeating itself. So I'm thinking, yep, consensus is that this stuff is really nice. Is it worth the $50? I got the $50. It's worth it. Now they make the Nikka from the barrel. Now, that's a much stronger product, 51.4%. That's not a joke, but that's a much higher strength. It's over 100 proof, so no age statement on that one either. And that's more of a sipper and not an everyday. That might get next to you. If you drink that every day, you might not like it. Like it'd just be too much, But this one would never be. So it's mild and mellow. What American whiskey would it compare to? What American whiskey would this compare to? I don't know. I can't think of anything, honestly. Mellow corn, but that's much higher proof. That's 100 proof. It's very, yeah. If they had an 80 proof mellow corn, it might. It might. But mellow corn doesn't have any peat, so I don't know. It doesn't really. Nah. I'm just saying that because of the corn. The whole yellow looks like a corn kernel. I can't really, honestly, I can't really think of anything it compares to. That was an attempt, but that didn't work out. All right, so thanks for watching. Now let's jump back to the main channel, everybody.